What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DOITWITHDAN, and guess what? We have two things that are back. First, the mustache, upon popular request. And secondly, the dually. The dually is finally back. I know, it's been a minute. Everything is pretty much more or less ready to go with it. I'm beyond excited. I'm trying not to get too hyped right now. I'm in the middle of my driveway, but they've got the taillights working. Everything works good there. The new FAST system is installed and it works really good. It is so much faster. I think the old FAST system was bogged down a little bit. It probably just needed some filters and whatnot, but they got that taken care of. They got the park and brake taken care of. And I think for the most part, this thing is ready to get registered. Now we do have to reassemble the center console. I did my best just to kind of put it here together, but we still got to put the center cups and wire everything back together. We took it apart for them to change the airbag control module, which is down there, but that's changed. There's only one more problem with it, and I think it's probably not gonna be a big deal. I still occasionally get the StabiliTrak lights. They come on, they go off. I think it might be a wheel speed sensor. I'm not positive. I'm gonna hope that doesn't stop me from getting it registered, but I'm gonna hopefully try to get that done this week. I don't wanna make any promises, but it's the last thing preventing us from drive this thing around, but I'm still gonna drive it around today. It just makes driving it a little bit more sketchy. I will go with sketchy. So I'll probably at some point to get this week get the center console all put back together, make it look nice and pretty, real nice, and then we'll try to get it registered. But that's not what today's video is about. We are taking the dually, but it's not what today's video is about. So obviously we have the beautiful 2021 black diamond wheels. They're fucking delicious, absolutely beautiful and perfect. But we also have our track wheels and tires that we need to get put on. These are a set of variant heliums. They're 19s. They're very small. They weigh nothing. Like when the boxes showed up, I was almost concerned that they were empty because of how light they were. This is perfect for the track because it reduces rotational mass, meaning that it accelerates faster, it brakes faster, it takes turns faster. There's a lot of reasons why this is good, by having smaller wheels with some good old meaty boy tires. I finally have nailed down the perfect tire sponsorship, which is Kumho. Kumho sent out a set, two sets, technically 4 sets, but 2 sets right now of the V730s for the track. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these on the Corvette. We're gonna take it to the track. We're gonna see how we do at AMP, get some good times lapse and whatnot. And then, as you guys know, we have that aero kit coming from the car. It's fully built aerodynamics. It's all about downforce. So we're gonna do before and after times and see how well the car does with some radials. I know that you know that the C8 is a great track car. A lot of people do. And one of the reasons that I justified keeping the car was the fact that I was gonna turn it into a track car and use it, make content with it. I could justify it a little bit more, right? But I say all of that to say that we have to go get the tires mounted and balanced so we can put them on the car. Very looking forward to that. Let's do that. Ooh, I wonder if they have sensors for them. That's gonna be interesting. We might not have sensors for the wheels. It doesn't really matter. But I gotta take a set of these bad boys with me to Discount Tire, have them mounted for a reasonable price. You remember that the other place wanted to charge me damn near $500 to mount and balance a set of tires? What the fuck? But we are taking the dually, so let's get it loaded up and get going. Man, look at that fitment, by the way. I did a good job with that. I did such a good job with that fitment. Ooh, I really need to clean this bed out, but that's a problem for a different day. And then I believe this is the last piece for the Camaro as far as repair panels, I'm pretty sure. Dun, 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 dun. All right, good old fashioned dually stuff. I miss getting in and out of this thing. Listen to how good this thing starts up. And the air conditioning works now. The radio works, and like I said, the only light that I get is the StabiliTrak light, and that goes on and off. It'll go away when I drive around for a little bit and it'll come back on. It says fuel range 98 miles, but I still have a quarter of the tank. I haven't filled this thing up since I filled it up in that video like a year or so ago, where I was like, I wonder how much it costs to fill up my truck. I haven't filled it since then, so. So the light went off. right? So it goes on and goes off every now and again. I just don't understand. It's gotta be wheel speed sensors. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, that it only happens when I'm rolling and not rolling. So I don't fucking know. But if it's not active when I go get it registered or try to get it registered, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. But I'm gonna do my best not to get pulled over. The truck is insured, it's just not registered, so I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna take some back roads to get to the tire shop, drop those off, go to the gym, do a workout, and then I gotta go to the shop and do some more orders. But listen to this thing, man. God dang, I love that. This fucking thing, how much have you missed this? I missed this. God dang. Oh, Billy. This got me feeling like I'm one of them real boys. We got all the windows are up right now. It doesn't necessarily get squirrely, but it shifts the truck when it gets going. Fuck, it sounds so good. It feels so good to be driving this big dumb truck around. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, brother. Please take my truck. I need you to drop my wheels off. All right, I'll be right back. Gotta drop the tires and wheels off. But before we move on, we gotta talk about today's sponsor. Now, if you've ever been considering getting a Ridge wallet, there's no better time than right now. Ridge has partnered with Hennessy for a giveaway sweepstakes. Yes, that Hennessy. So now you can turn your Ridge wallet into a brand new Hennessy Bronco Raptor. Without spending a dime of your money, you can enter to win the sweepstakes. You have a chance to win a brand new Hennessy Bronco worth $75,000 in cash. You get a bonus entry for every dollar you spend on the website, plus an extra 1,000 points when you buy a Hennessy product, like the Forged Carbon Hennessy Ridge wallet, or the Hennessy key holder. And it even holds my custom MS key tags. I mean, if that's where you wanted to put them. And if you use my link, you get a bonus 10 entries to win this car or $75,000 cash. That's ridge.com/doitwithdan. I'm telling you, right now is literally the best time to get one. Plus, the Hennessy stuff has all the same great features as your traditional Ridge wallets. It expands to hold up to 12 cards, plus there's still room for cash with the cash strap or money clip on the back. There's over 30 different colors and styles to choose from, along with RFID blocking technology to prevent yourself from getting scammed or skimmed. And if you buy the key case and the Ridge wallet together, you can get up to 30% off. But if you want to win that sweet Hennessy Bronco or $75,000 in cash, and if you use my link, ridge.com/doitwithdan, and code doitwithdan at checkout, you'll get an extra 10% off and 10 bonus entries. Thanks Ridge Wallet for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the content. All right, dropped off wheels and tires to get mounted and balanced. Also almost damn $500. Now I do have to pay for the sensors, so that's a little bit different. Chevrolet's sensors are 60 bucks a pop these days. What the fuck? Who wrote that rule? If you want to do anything in today's world, it's got to be a minimum of $500, right? What the fuck? Oh, you want your wheels, tires mounted and balanced? 500 is smackerinos, bro. That's too damn much. That's too damn much money. What is the world coming to? Oh my goodness, brother, can we get going? But I like the boys over there at Discount Tire, man. They're a bunch of just young go-get-em kids that like cool car stuff. A couple of them like know me. They always dap me up when I go there. I feel a little special walking. I think that's why I go there. I feel special. Today's world is too fucking suck to not feel special in it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna go hit the gym real quick, get a workout in, trying to better myself as a person. Comes with the mustache territory. You gotta be jacked with a mustache. I think it's what I need. I need to be jacked with a mustache. So I'm gonna work on that. God dang! It does not need to be that fast. It is too fucking fast for how big this thing is. What the fuck? Excellent workout. I've got all the windows open, including the moonroof. Just enjoying the fucking ride. I can listen to that turbo whistle all day. Look at this fucking beast, dude. I'm so happy to be having this thing back. Look at this. We got some signs. We got some signs done. Someone ordered a XL in the wheelie, which is fucking awesome. It's the first person to order the wheelie in XL, as well as a check engine light in large. These will both get RGB, and so will this Just Work sign. That's RGB. The turbo hearts don't come with RGB. There's not enough metal to do like RGB with the turbo hearts, which is unfortunate. I think they look really cool. Before we go pick up these wheels and tires, I wanted to show off this. I have switched bronzes. Originally, I was using a more of a satin bronze, more like a darker brownie bronze. Now I've switched over. This is prismatic powders, by the way. They make the best powder coat that you can buy. Look how fucking gorgeous this bronze is. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice. Here's the coat hanger. We did that in bronze as well. Someone ordered those in bronze. And then my favorite, which is the drip in bronze. Whoever ordered this, man, that's gonna look so good. Yeah, so for ordering, ooh, the Don't Panic looks really beautiful. Jesus, man. So color change. If you're ordering anything in bronze, you get the new chrome bronze from now on. I think I'm gonna go moving forward with that color bronze. It is just so fucking pretty, man. You know, I think one of these days I'm gonna do a video where I just experiment with powder coat, where I like mix powder coat colors, maybe do like a suicide powder coat color where I just mix a bunch of different colors together, you know? These are all looking good. I still have more to do, but it's getting late in the afternoon. I'm gonna go pick up the wheels, finish those up tomorrow. I also have to go drop off the Zero. I've been running the Zero for a little over a month. I've kept it a little bit longer than I thought I was going to, and I've got a full review of that bad boy coming soon. I think you guys are gonna like it. I'm also waiting on some parts for the Gixxer. I need a new chain, new sprocket, and new rear brake. Oh, I also got my T56 finally rebuilt for the 73 Camaro. So we've got the T56, we've got all the repair panels finally, which is fantastic. We have the airlift system for the Scion TC. We've got the dually back, we've got the Camaro parts. Shit is actually hustling along, which is something I feel like I don't get to have very often on this channel anymore. I feel like when you're working on big projects, sometimes things take forever, and that's just part of it, man. Matter of fact, this is something I want to talk about. Let's go hop back in the dually, go pick up these wheels, and I'm gonna talk about it on the way there. All right, one of the big things that I've been wanting to talk about lately is one of the biggest curses about social media right now is the fact that everyone feels like they're falling behind because influencers, I don't know how else to describe them, YouTubers, how about you shut the fuck up? Influencers, media marketing manager, whatever you want to call them, a lot of them and a lot of what they do, and this it applies to me too, it makes you feel like you're inadequate, like you're not moving fast enough. You're not doing as good of a job as you should be or that you could, because you're watching these YouTubers who have access to big budgets, who have access to parts and sponsorships, and this does include me. So it's really easy to look at that and then feel like you're not doing a good enough job because you see all these influencers and YouTubers hauling ass, killing it, right? And this video is going to be a prime example of that because I have been waiting on most of this stuff for months, if not years, right? Like the tires I've been waiting on for a long time, the wheels I've been waiting on for a long time, the dually has gone through a million different things. Even without sponsorships, I couldn't do it, right? I feel like it makes the average person feel like they're doing a bad job, like they're not making things happen fast enough, and that fucking sucks because I'm a strong believer that you should never compare your success to anybody else. Everyone has a different pace that they're gonna complete things, and it's not necessarily about you. It's really easy to look at influencers who have all this time and money, that's their job is to do stuff, and they'll dump a ton of money into a project right away, and you're like, damn, they got that done in like 3 weeks. How the fuck am I'm not doing a good enough job. I've been working on the same project for 2, 3 years, 4 years. That's the problem with social media. You only get to see the good shit, the good stuff, right? But do not let that fool you into thinking that that is the norm for everybody. It is not. It is absolutely not. And that can go for anything besides projects. It doesn't have to be automotive or motorcycle projects. It can be buying a house, buying your first house. And there's a lot of influencers who are like 18 to 20 that buy their first dream home and it's a fucking mansion, or they have Lamborghinis and Ferraris and stuff like that. Don't let other people set the standard for yourself. Don't confuse that with be lazy. And this is something that has really bothered me because a lot of my close friends who aren't social media people or like internet people, they feel as though that they're doing a bad job compared to how everybody else on the internet is. Well, guess what? That's what you get on the internet. There's not very many people who are honest with you these days that will post saying that they're having a bad day, or that things aren't going exactly how they expected, or, you know, like they don't have the money for certain things, or they don't have the energy or the ability for certain things. It is all fucking fake and doesn't matter. I'm not saying what they do is fake. but I'm saying the expectations are fake. And that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I'm not talking about anybody in specific as far as like, I'm not bashing on anybody. I'll say this one last thing, because I don't want to harp on this too long. I feel like a lot of times I go on tangents and it gets fucking repetitive. I'm a firm believer that the only time you should be checking your neighbor's plate is to see if they have enough. Does that make sense? I think that you deserve to give yourself a break is all. You are the best you that I know. How about that? Rant over. I just want to make sure that you're doing good and that you're feeling good about yourself. Now let's go pick up these fucking wheels after that fucking rant. Been at least 5 years. How you been, man?
Pretty good.
I was about to say, man, we met.
You know my brother?
Yeah. I'll get home and get some rest.
Hey, look, anything else to the tire machine, let me know.
Yeah, you damn right, I'm gonna. I need a tire machine. Yeah. All right. Look at these bad boys home. You know, it cost more than I thought it was gonna cost. I gotta say though, I like the boys over here. They're some good boys, some good old boys. Yeah, seatbelt. It cars why it's so hot, they're gonna know when you're not wearing your seatbelt. All right, so $420.80. I'm gonna ignore the 80 cents. 4 sensors for the Corvette, 60 bucks a pop, and then mounted and balanced the tires. That is more money than I think it should be, but I have to just accept the fact that things cost more money now. All right, we got them mounted and balanced, and these are looking fucking beautiful. They're the Helium, the variant wheels, Helium. They're very light. I think that's probably why they went the name Helium. Especially the fronts, man. It's like nothing. Look at this. Look at this. Can you do this with your wheels? I think not. They are substantially lighter than the carbon fiber variant wheels, because you know only the lip is carbon, the rest of the barrels are aluminum still. But I'd say these 19s, at least the fronts, mounted and balanced, weigh less than what the 21 rears weigh without a tire on them in general. It's pretty late for the evening. You know, I got a lot of work done. We got a bunch of shit done. So I'm gonna call it for the evening, but we'll come here tomorrow and mount these and see how these look, see how these fit. V730s, man, these things are supposed to be absolutely grippy. Gavin says they're good. Daniel Zorby, he says that they're really good. He runs them on his Mustang. He says, just don't get them in the wet. I'm really looking forward to getting these on and heading up to AMP. Maybe this week, maybe next. All depends if I can get our orders taken care of in a reasonable amount of time. But that is for tomorrow, so. Big troca, small pee-pee. I got I got my last little bit of orders for this batch done. I'm fucking beat, dude. It's hot and it's late, but look at this. Look at all what we got here. We got some keychains, some hangers. These are a little dirty because I've had my dirty hands all of them, but they've turned out really good. Black, white, blue, bronze. We got some new purple stuff, some white, some blue, some black, some bronze. Then we got some uncoated stuff. Some people like the uncoated stuff. I think they want to paint it their own custom color, so they can. It's also cheaper. You can just do that, it's cheaper. I cut it, I clean it, and I send it to you. And there's my alarm to pull out the last batch. Hold on. And I just pulled out the last little bit of reds, and man, I gotta say, the red used to be one of the hardest colors for me to do. I don't know why. It was just something that I always struggled with, but now the red is easily one of my best colors. I mean, it's fucking gorgeous. It's red. It is fucking raw red. So I like that very much. I think our best colors right now are red, bronze, blue, and I like chrome. I like our chrome powder coat. I think it looks good. Prismatic powders, man, they make the best stuff. Now, I really think that this is the best setup that we've had on the C8 so far. I think the color is really good. I really wish that I still had that red color on here. I thought it was gorgeous. Maybe I'll rewrap it in that, or maybe I won't rewrap it. I don't know. But I think that this setup, man, has just easily been the best look for the C8 so far. I mean, the 2021 setup is beautiful. And between this and having the dually done, I'm really looking forward to it. Amp is gonna be hooking us up with a trailer, and I'm really hoping it's big enough to where I can bring the car and the cart to the track at the same time. Because I can't think of a better time to tow the Corvette and the go-kart behind the dually up to Amp, just so I can go up there. And I want to do both in the same day. I want to do a cart and I want to do car in the same day. I think that would be so much fucking fun. I think these are gonna be perfect for the track. I'm kind of in a time crunch. The sun's going down, and if I'm gonna get some good photos of it, it's gotta be before that happens, you know what I'm saying? No lift, because the Corvette is not easy to put on the lift. Getting it done in like 15 minutes. Complete wheel and tire change. Now we just gotta torque them. That fitment is completely different. I mean, it's not showy, it's not flashy. It's actually very basic and clean. All right, and there we go. That is that. They are on, ready for the track. Completely different look, and that's, you know, that's what we're going for here. You know, this is purpose built. This is for trying hard. This is for going fast on the track and taking turns. We got some big old sticky boys on there, right? Kind of reminds me, very similar to like when I first got it. It had the OEM wheels. They were 19s. I believe they were both 19s. I can't remember, but this is really good. Those wheels are very light. I mean, it took me no time to throw them on. It was on and off like that. We're gonna put these things through their paces and see how they hold up to some track use. I'm hopefully gonna get to the track next week. I was trying to go this week, but I had too many orders. I took off. I took off like 4 days to play Starfield, and I got behind. I got a little behind. But overall, man, I'm extremely happy with the track setup. All right, that's gonna end it for today for me. I am exhausted. Over the past 2 days, it's been a lot of running around. I'm tired, my leg hurts, I'm tired. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. I've been trying to put out more, as best I can anyway. But thank you very much, Variant, for making these beautiful set of heliums for the track. And Kumho, specifically, thank you very much, Kumho. It's the sponsorship that I have been hardcore wanting for years, is having like a good tire sponsorship, and we got it, dude. Make sure to go check them out. Make sure to go follow them on their social medias. Everything for them is linked in the description below. Whoa, these things are very sticky, and they fucking so little roll resistance. Whoa, that doesn't make any sense. Wow. Bro. What? That makes an insane amount of difference as far as rolling mass. What? Dude, the acceleration difference between a 19 and a 21, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm like blown away right now how much different this car drives with that setup. I did a couple of pulls, and like the way it does hook. I haven't really had spinning issues except from a dead launch with the other tires, but like obviously no spinning. Wow, I was not ready for that. That makes a difference, buddy. All right, initial assessment on the new wheels and tires is that they're fucking insane. I mean, I thought the car drove good before, but now it's like on rails. This shit's a go-kart, dude. This shit's a fucking go-kart. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully soon we'll take this thing on the track. Love you guys.